You've probably heard that Harriet Tubman's portrait is going to be displayed on the new upcoming $20 bill. So I was excited to learn a little bit more about Harriet this week. Harriet Tubman earned the nickname Moses because she led so many slaves from the South to freedom before and during the Civil War. Harriet explained that her work, in fact her life's success, was due solely to steadfast prayer and her trust in God. At 14, Harriet began having visions and speaking with God regularly. The power of her life was rooted in her intimacy with Jesus through Holy Spirit, and she fought against injustice to serve other people. She shared that the Lord often gave her very specific instructions about what to do and not do, where to go and not go. In fact, the night that she gained her freedom, Harriet testified that God gave her supernatural strength and an understanding of the North Star displayed against an incredibly clear sky. With help from the Underground Railroad, she was able to make her way to freedom, and she had a real heart to guide others to do just the same. Harriet felt her role in the Underground Railroad was actually a personal directive from God. She first balked at the idea, telling the Lord that she didn't think she could do this, and would He please just use somebody else? God answered her, "It's you I want, Harriet." Though there was a reward out for her capture and it was very dangerous, Harriet kept on going back and forth, freeing hundreds of her fellow slaves in missions of deliverance, including her own mother and father. Her motto began, "I can't die but once." After the Civil War started, Harriet served as a nurse, a laundress, and even an active spy for the Federal Army. Despite numerous honors, she spent her last years in poverty, caring for the sick and elderly at a home that she opened in Auburn, New York. Harriet Tubman's in that great cloud of witnesses surrounding us as we run the race that God directs each of us to run. She encourages us to keep our eyes on Jesus, to be His hands and feet in this world. You know, it says, "In God we trust," on the back of the $20 bill, so it seems all too fitting to have Harriet's picture on the other side.